Sir, how do you find the situation in Basra different from the last time you were here?
Well, the last time I was here 2 years ago, I didn't even get into Basra. The security situation was so adverse, and here we are in the middle of the city without body armour, having a walk around, talking to ordinary Iraqis, and that's indicative of an amazing amount of progress that the Iraqi Army has actually managed to produce here, along with the multinational forces here. Talking to ordinary Iraqis themselves, clearly the two things that are on their minds are unemployment and electricity and utility services. Their view is that Basra produces a huge amount of money for the Iraqi coffers going to central government, and yet they're not seeing the return in terms of the services that are provided to them. And that's clearly a major challenge to both their provincial and national politicians. And I think people here are going to start, now that they have the security, looking for some of the answers to the political questions, which I think they're very right to pose.
And sir, you've had some exposure to the Iraqi security forces today. How have you found interacting with them, and how have you found them to work on the streets?
Well, clearly there's a very heavy presence still in the city. They have now created a security environment where the political and economic forces have a chance to prosper. I think what I found in the ones that I've spoken to today was a tremendous openness to talk to us about what they thought the security threats still were, what they thought they had overcome, and the challenges that they still face. And clearly they also feel like the ordinary Iraqi citizens, that they have done their bit. They've provided the breathing space for the political and economic forces to come in to fill that and create the prosperity that further security will depend upon. And now the challenge is really firmly in the court of the politicians.
And as you move on your visit to Iraq, any final thoughts about Basra and the improved security situation and where we head next?
Well, if you look where we are, and right behind me is the site of the Sheraton Hotel, and if you start to get the sort of totemic investment and development that a sort of an international hotel here on the waterway, which is a natural tourist attraction, that sort of investment I think would provide a tremendous impetus, not only for further development, but in the sense of economic and political self-confidence, which is so vital in this part of the country. There really is an opening here for the outside world to come in and invest and make a genuine difference. And that's the best way, ultimately, to honour the sacrifices that the military have made in getting us this far.
So thank you very much.